Oh man, not again. Not again. How many times, man, is this dude gonna keep going through the ringer? Word around the campfires, Joe Budden has proposed yet again. Oh my God. Third time around the bend. Old Junkie Joe. No, not Joe Biden. This is another Joe, Joe Budden. Now, Joe Budden, his podcast has become as irrelevant as any podcast, and as quickly. I've never seen a podcast fall off that dramatic. Like that podcast just died. They brought like 5 extra special people to try to help out, and it's still dead on the limb. He brought in his homeboys. I'm gonna just bring in Ice and Ish. They could do what Rory and Maul did. Yeah, no, no. I'm sorry. It's an Ice and seeing a grown man crying like a woman over everything. I was like every week. That's not even entertaining just to see him scream like a woman. This big 6'2", 250-pound guy crying, I wanted that last chicken nugget that was in there. Y'all ate it out the box. It'd be like, the hell? What's wrong with this dude? Then, to make matters worse, because it's always get worse, they sit there and make the situation even more terrible because they sit there and basically almost afraid to go at Joe on any topic unless they see another person do it first. Then they want to jump in. Show is too many voices in the room. And that's part of the problem. Now, what is the other issue? Glad you asked. Now, Joe can marry anybody he wants. Who cares, right? Joe Budden, you can marry. Congratulations. If you want to marry Miss Fake Tit, Fake Boob, that's you. Um, that's your reality. You want to marry a stripper, go ahead. Now, Joe has a reputation. He always dropping to a knee for these damn women. But he's never going through with it. He's never going through with it. Why? He dropped on a knee for Tahiri. Oh, Tahiri, will you marry me? She curbed him in public. No, sorry. It's not happening. Then you go running over to guess who? That's right. You go running over to Cyn Santana, who was engaged to another woman that fell out. And next thing you know, you're dating her and Safari's dating the other one. And y'all double dating. I'm like, y'all doing a cuckold swinging party? The hell going on over there? And there you go again. Cyn, will you marry me? How that work? You see? The problem is Joe. And now he got another stripper chick. And what he wants to do? Go down the aisle. Finally, right? I doubt it. He will find a way to get this going too. All them pills that he's taking to try to perform. Cause all that Junkie Joe, All that stuff that got you all credit up. You over there taking ginseng with with pills and oh man, everybody already talked about it, boy. That you need to exercise. Swimming in the pool and standing in the pool is not exercising. The open toe sandals, like he was sitting over there, looked like he just got through walking from Jerusalem or something. Like he was on a pilgrimage with Jesus. What is you doing wearing them sandals? Dude cannot dress. He's weird. Just complete weirdo. But that's y'all guy, Junkie Joe. Now you probably say, well, why is this news, Because he made a smart ass remark like, I don't talk to people that ain't on my level. And all this like he was the kingpin or something. Like, dude, you a podcaster. You are on YouTube, sir. You're not on any level. You start letting this money go to your head. But the money been you've been losing money. Yeah, so you need to be more focused on what's going on in house because Melissa Ford ain't really happy. Okay, a lot of stuff that's been going on there. So a lot of people not really happy, especially with their financial cuts. Everybody has too many mouths to feed, and then a lot of people gonna feel like, hey, I've contributed a lot too. People still got other jobs. Like this ain't even their main job. Then they realize that podcast money is a little bit different when you ain't got a sponsor really backing you. So, yes, Joe owns his IP address. He had a lot of success doing this. I know why he was holding out, and he was right to do so at the right period of time. But, like I told you, this is going to eventually change when people start saying, hey, I've been doing this for X amount of years. I feel like I deserve more money or I deserve this. And Joe ain't gonna feel that way. Joe ain't gonna feel that way at all. Joe gonna give a damn about your position and your caring or what you think you deserve or anything else. You mean nothing to Joe. You are just a number in a book. So no, he's not gonna care one bit. And remind me, why is Vlad interviewing academics? like, like it must really be a drought for you, buddy. You gotta interview academics. It's like you might as well interview John 361 on YouTube. Yeah, my email is Johnny Goodtime. Like, what are you doing interviewing him more than once? What are he gonna tell you about what bag of chips he was eating when he went live to talk? The son of a bitch don't do nothing. like, like who's tuning in to watch that? Oh god, boy, I know that's like your new like partner now. He ran up under you. Jesus Christ, because he don't know how to be a man. Yeah, was you there? Somebody got to help that boy out, man. He's got a lot of problems on his hands. Yeah, he got shook down from some dudes from VA, but you know why? Because he was trying to flick like he was that dude and start messing with some chicks that, they saw the sucker in him and the lame in him and his boys, and they said, "Oh, we can come over here and just, run a play." So he was being extorted by dudes from VA because they knew where he lived. It's like, look, we following you, all that, run that money, run that bread. He got pressed a couple times, came up off the bag. But I ain't never embarrassed him before. Then he started telling a story about this chick set me up. They was gonna get me these dudes from VA. Nobody cares about you, dog. Nobody really cares about you. So, I mean, you're local, so that's a local crime. You looking for the feds, cops, everything. But talk, I'm big at. Where Whack at? Why ain't you call him up? I ain't hear you call your bodyguard Whack. Wasn't you paying him? Go pay him. Say, Whack, I got some problems. Whack said he got a problem. Anybody got a problem with academics? I said, I got a problem with him. I have a very big problem with it. We can start with that right there. ASAP. And this is part of the disease Joe Budden brought into the game. He validated this bastard. If it wasn't for him, we would never been stuck with him. He came over here in like 2001 into the country. And y'all rolling with that. The Akademiks brought his fat ass over here in 2001, eating up everybody's goddamn snacks and eating crumbs out his damn navel. Comes over here, started living off a white man. His mama was sleeping with her white supervisor, basically her white owner. She came from Jamaica to escape her damn husband, which was Akademiks' father, and she left Akademiks with him. And then he shipped the fat bastard over here like he ain't want him either. And by the time he came over, she was with the white man. The old white guy was took her in, married her, and he said, "Okay, you got another son. Well, he can come over too, as long as you keep putting it down." So Mama kept putting it down so that you could have a life. So Mom do deserve her own house. Needless to say, the old man kicked it and left everything to his wife. And this how this dude got all this stuff in the basement. He got he drinking 2 liters and passing out on the floor like a drunk. Right. I ain't never drank to be cool. This dude drinking to try to look cool. Like, yeah, I'm drinking. Look at me. It's all this type of clown fool behavior you see happen far too often. Well, the public has always been up in arms with how they view or detail what it is they're going to gravitate towards, like gravitas. So when Joe brought Akademiks out, he knew I could bring this fat bastard out. He don't know anything about hip hop. I can attack him every week and just start cursing him out, and that'll be that. So that's how that went. Yeah, Joe's always made bad decisions and blow it up for everybody around him. Screws it up. Yeah, women do not like Joe because Joe is a misogynist. So when you're a misogynist and you doing all the stuff you're doing, this end up being the results. Yeah, mental fatigue. A lot of mental fatigue, man. It's just wears you down. So that's my take on Joe, and it's He just got bad luck with women. Some guys, he's just terrible performer. What can I tell you, man? That's the word on the streets. Put the word out. He's a terrible performer. They with you for the bag. And then they leave you. They don't even care about the bag. They up. Sin was like, all right, I got my son, I already got a bag. You gotta pay for my housing and the kid. Boy, Joe. Now you finna go down here with this stripper? God bless you. Anyway, I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease, man. Just learn from these clowns. Don't do what they do. Be real. It's enough fake people running around as it is out here. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bust Life. Keeping it real. HD. We got Jose keeping it real. Mondo. Let's keep it real. Ticket. All you guys, just keep the real going. And I'm out. Deuces.